Hey, welcome to Wild Valkyrie Healing. I'm Gwen, aka GJ, whichever way you want to call me. This is your elemental updates for fire, my fellow fire beings. Let's see what we got for you guys. Everybody else has been getting all sorts of fun messages. Let's see what we're going to tell you. Hope you guys have all been having a really great day. And you've been doing all the work we're supposed to be doing as we move through. That is too many. As we move through the full moon energies and the release work. Okay. It can be a little rough. Just waiting for them to tell me. There. Okay. Okay. Alright, you guys. This goes back to our general. Everybody's had little tidbits here and there that are bringing back to the general reading. So everybody's got messages in that first one. Make sure you go check them out. You've been feeling like you have to be on the defensive. There we go. Okay, feeling like you've got to keep your guard up against the backstabbers, the naysayers, those people that you just don't want in your life anymore, right? You want to create better. You want to have better stability and better environments and people within your lives, and that's what you've been moving towards, is doing this. Sorting through the different options. Letting go of the things that don't work for us, including the patriarchal, old school mindset of we have to live in a box. Fire doesn't like being told what to do. You ever watched a fire listen to you when you're like, you have to stay within this thing? Or what does it do? Nope, I'm going to go do this. Alright? Welcome to fire. We're fiery, we're passionate, we are very... What's the word I want to say? I cannot think of the word I want to say. Reactive, spontaneous. There we go. That's the word I wanted. We're very spontaneous in all of this, right? When we get something going, because we're fire, it's a spark, and it's like, Gee! And there we go. We go running off before we can even think through everything. It's kind of how fire is. So we don't like being in a box. We're going to burn the box down, right? Screw the box. Don't want it. Tried it. Box is not fun. Box, bye. You're going to just burn you up. No more juggling. Because you've been feeling like you have to juggle these two different worlds that you've been trying to be within. Okay? This way. This way. You had a new idea. Your aha moments. That spark of knowing from the divine has reignited something within yourselves to move past this lacking mentality, this poverty mindset. Nothing is right, nothing's going to go my way, blah, 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 right? Here's why we've been defensive. We've had heartache after heartache after heartache after heartache. I feel that, guys. I do. I'm fire too. People don't get, when we love so hard. And when it falls apart, oh, it is seriously the epitome of this. Okay, it's like somebody performing voodoo. We just ripped our heart out. We've got our heart, and we've got, the little bird who is used within the voodoo craft. Okay, pins and needles, knives just stab through. It's okay. I promise, it's okay. If it was meant to be, it would have been. If it's not, it won't. All it was more lessons for us to learn how to control our fires and how to use it more as a warm, loving hearth fire versus the, I'm going to burn the whole entire forest down. Right? We've all been there. We've all had those moments. Fire, again, we're passion. We love hard. We've been hurt. We get really defensive. We want to fight everybody away. We're going to stand our ground. We're not going to let anybody come through and take us back down. Because we don't want to. We're tired of feeling things like this. We work too dang hard. I have a new way of being. I don't want to be like this anymore. I don't want to be like this anymore. You guys keep that work up because you're doing exactly what you're supposed to. You're creating better. The sun's going to come back up. That light's going to come back on. You're going to start shining and glowing and showing the world how amazing fire is, how great fire can be. Most of them don't get us, and that's okay. But the ones who do, those are your truths. Let the ship sail of the past. Again, the past doesn't work. We don't want that box anymore. I'm creating and making better. I have new ideas, new thoughts of creation to move towards, because I want my luxury. I'm an infinite, beautiful luxury. That's all, Leo. They like it. Okay. We're working hard. 7-7. We're creating things. We're becoming our own muse. Think of it like the black swan. Okay. Most people look at the black swan differently. It's like a black sheep. But what they don't realize, most of these black animals are just as amazing, if not more, because they're rare. You are a rare being. You're having an ending for a new beginning. Let that knowing, let the moon, let every part of your intuition keep guiding you forward. Get that strength. Hi, Leos. Get that strength and that courage. Tap into that Leo side of our fire energies to go forward. You're creating and doing better. A more infinite, happy environment. Creating sweeter places to be within. Because now we love ourselves. We have new loves coming in. And again, I don't mean necessarily on the physical plane of an actual love. I mean things you love, things you like to do, things that, spark that fire. That's what it's about. It's about loving yourselves and finding yourselves first and foremost. Get back into nature. Ground when you're feeling a little extra fiery. It's going to help. Make sure you keep in mind that we love Gaia. Gaia helps all of us. We are a part of her. She's going to be there to help along the way. Double whammy. You are the sun. You are infinite, beautiful beacons of light. Now it's time to let it out. I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. Get outside. Get that vitamin D. Go play in nature. Go have fun with Gaia. Go tap into that warmth because, man, that's fantastic when you get that, like, solar energy charge from the sun, right? Vitamin D. Go get into your sacred spaces. Take the moment to rest. Ask Raphael for help when you need. Help him. Ask him to help open that heart chakra so you can have this new way of love and this new being and taming that inner beast so that way you can operate on that higher mindset, that way that we're trying to create and do better as fire, because we understand as fire energies sometimes we're not great. Be real. We're not great. We get too fiery. We like to burn things down. We can't help it. It's part of it when we get really fiery. If we're hurt, yeah, everybody's going down at that moment. But if you learn to tap in and you to honor and respect and you love yourself enough, you can tell people, I am not okay today. Please don't do this. I am not going to do anything good. Now, granted, if somebody else doesn't want to heed that warning, that is on that person. You don't have to apologize because they didn't listen. That's their issue. That is their wand to carry because they did not want to respect your boundary. Okay? We need to remember as humans and as spiritual entities, we all go through things. We all have to remember it's not about just what we want, when we want it. If somebody else is telling you, I am not okay to do this right now, you need to respect that. It's not them dismissing you. It's just them saying, right now, I cannot do this because I'm not going to do any good for us in this moment. Okay? That's how that works. Be grateful for our past. This goes back to the general reading. Be grateful for everything we've gone through. Good or bad. Tap into that solar plexus. This is the I am. This is that knowing. I take actions daily to awaken my personal power. Hi, Leo again. Do you see this strength? We're tapping into that. We're going, hey, all right, you know what? I'm going to go back and I'm going to take my fire back. And I'm going to show you all what I'm going to do with it because I know how to manage it. Love yous. I've done my release work. And yes, I'm going to continue to do release work because that's just part of the journey. But I'm on my way. And I'm going to glow. And I'm going to light up the world. And you're all going to go, damn. What did we miss out on? Well, you had your chance. Right? Because I am part of the divine. I am a spark of it. I am just as much part of the divine as you are part of the divine. We are all connected. One way, shape, or form, we are all connected. We can all talk with each other on the higher planes. That sacred space, that moment to pause, is going to allow this to happen. Because you are getting your balance. You, my little fires, are the balance. Think about it. When things get overgrown and we've got to take them down, who does Mother Nature send? Fire to burn it away so she can let earth come back through and regrow it. Send water to replenish the earth so it can grow. The air helps to move the seeds around. The air helps the fire to continue to grow forward so it can burn what it needs to burn away. Right? Then the water comes through and it puts the air out. Puts the fire out. The earth can get dropped onto the fire and put the fire out. See how they all work with each other? This is knowing that balance. This is accepting and knowing exactly who we are. Okay? I'm going to be right here with you guys. If you feel like you're stumbling, if you're feeling like you're a little stuck in it, especially as fire energy, we can definitely get a little caught up in the moment. Trust your spirit guides. Again, we're here for reasons. My spirit guides, your spirit guides, I'm here to help to get those messages across for you guys. Okay? So, I'm going to send you lots of love. I'm going to help continue to send you the patience to maintain that fire, because that's what we really need as fire signs, is the patience and the love and the nurturing to keep going forward. So that way we can use our light in a proper way. Okay, keep your heads up. I'm going to be right here with you. Make sure if you're enjoying this, hit like, subscribe, and share. Again, comments, I love those. I would like to actually see comments coming through. As much love and light to you guys. I will see you next week. Take care.